Starboard. Starboard Kudus. Yes, sir.
What was my Juma? One day.
Yeah, Kudus on your shop. Hey, Betty. They're everywhere. Let me go to this side. So, guys, the training after 10 minutes, you'll be able to. You will leave the field after 10 minutes, so we have to capture the movement with them. So, Jordan, are you on your shot right now? We're gonna. Jordan, are you on your shot? Hey, Jordan, someone's giving shout out from UK. I'm sure that the person is a Palace fan. Yes. So, yes, yeah, the new man on your shot. Yes, yeah. Shout out to all of you. And then, yeah, Joseph, what's your name? Yeah, so Joseph Pinto on your shot. Yeah. So. Amate, yeah. Who fans are sure? Aye. All right. Amate is giving you, waving you. Yeah. So, okay. So it shouldn't get closer to the field. So they're about to. You heard Henry saying that I shouldn't get closer. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, man.
I'm in my second home, Allerdale, Scotland. Beautiful here. What's really exciting?
All right, so I'm supposed to be at the leader. So let me step up. You're not allowed to get closer to that side. So let me see. So, hey. Yeah. So they are coming to pray. So when they finish, and then they'll start the first 10 training. Yeah. So we have a limited time.
Yes. Victory for the nation.
We can't. We have only 10 minutes to film this. So, Salis, I'm told he's still not around. So, they're having a prayer section. After that, they will start with the training. After 10 minutes, they will ask all of us to leave the field. So, guys, yeah. Enjoy you. After 10 minutes, we will leave. Okay, so they are coming to Charlie. All right. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm here. My universe. Why are they? So, yes, sir. Fine. That's right. Charlie, I want to see him quiet. Sure. Henry said, come to that side. Yeah, be at the media stand, yeah. Guys. I hope you guys saw very Asante too. And some 10 minutes in Anka. After 10 minutes, I hadn't been here. So we have to. So they're warming up. Me as some. Fix my camera. Thank you.
If we lose this site, you know that we don't get chance for it. For the first two for social media.
So you are watching
these are producers. Yeah.
Some real life. Who's different? Share the link.
Stars of Ghana. Lawrence Statistic. Marco Bielsa, Peter Bodici, anybody Aura. Bloody Aura, Angola, whatever couldn't say about my mother. And when I don't want to come up, Pache, Aquila, Blasters of Ghana, Jordan, you, Jordan, Ababana, Kochi, another corner for the Blasters. Order Kochi, Jonathan, Mananga, Babana Kochi, another corner for the Blasters. We are entering the 5th minute mark at the Babaya Sports Stadium. AFCON 2023 qualifier. Ghana and Angola and Peace 104.3. And once again, Kudus Mohamed Jabalaji for the Blasters of Ghana. Kudus Apina for the Red Jabal Tribu. You quite to be a favor. For the Astra Gola and a goal kick. Yamani Fanchara Blasters of Ghana. Yamani Chara Blasters of Ghana. Who's the goalkeeper? Against in the cruise, what you want to be the money? What you want to know? I come up just on the Jesus, Arbanaka Kulambi, Kulanda Ibarikama, Jacinto, Matiakara, what you prefer to Kamakama, Banaka Jacinto, all I know to bomb, Rabbi John Majaraso, Banuka Sadoi, Aquina Manassas of Ghana, Jenny Sadoi, or Raja Batibu, Jenny Sadoi, Now, first, I couldn't David da Cruz. O Diabara de Pina Baratibu. Marco Biaria só Pina Baratiti. O Diabara Barco. Dentro do Nadia de Femakai. De sua prima da Babari Sistema. Para a Marida Fi. Dentro do Ansequeiro, a prima. A Mata Prima Pi. Mano Ebra. Jacito for Angola. Da Jacito. O Edibara Abatre. O aqui na sua conta é isso. Da Para. Coach. I can say Costa de Comarama, how that one Costa, Costa de Monaco, goalkeeper, da Cruz de Monaco, Jaffy, Jaffy de Comarama Angola, where you want to come to I come on, guess what he hit us, against the Comarama Angola, against the Monaco Bibi, but America's by Calonda, so you want to come out against you. Guess what the Cruz, what about Akuma Jaffy, Angola come to the
MTN, official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
Anybody else over there, but Abadi Zola Bala Kuma Jaffy, there's a Nadia. Alazana Juku Amakwai, Amo Club on the floor, but Ebra, the Paracas Regas of Angola, where you want to come to Zola. Izola and Bala. What about Agakoma or Gesto? What is our football? Come on, Angola, where you feel whatever for TV. Father Agakoko, David Afonso, and Pia Bana to the Bano, Agakokoma, Kulembe, the Kobolo. Kulembe Sadabana quality. Angola, I prepare one over to Blasters for the Egu, woman from a friend of Mosa, Angola for the Pia Gana, or Pia Bana for TV. Bado Agakodi da Soba Naka wa Cheka Sito, there's a Gideon Mesa, Wakodi, Ama Wapia Bana Kumala and the Chiku, Chiku the Commodore Bana Blasters of Ghana, whichever Malorisa Tizigi, Atizigi the Commodore Bacana, Atizigi Chapana City, the Chadia Petro, Bado Ayagodan, there's a Nadia, what about you? Thomas say, Pate the Commodore, Pate out of party, I'm going to go. Williams. What else come on? What I say? David. Party on the party. There's one pass on the bar. Inaki years old. I'm going to fuck you about the petrol. Recreation Professor Dennis Odon. Recreation Dennis Odon. Ghana and Angola. But Angola, the goal kicker, in favor of the Blasters of Ghana. Let me go for MTN Adiaba, which is the content manager. The leader said, "We are not so 50 to a 1 year. If you saw how Ghana, I don't want to be able to be able to refuse that so. I will go to Super Baby. And you must say, that is for Coso. And the Abasa, I want to tell us to get to the child. There's a script in our own pair. Yeah, but don't you feel or chip on the Supra? No, for the Super. Everyone is there, oh, Daily Star 175 hash. Star 175 hash. Now with your class of 50 beyond and your official. MTN everywhere you go. The Blasters of Ghana can you put to Maramalo? What you want about couldn't where you want to come and give your mesa. What a pass. Give your neighbor come on him. Come on, Suleiman. Come on, Blasters of Ghana. Come on, Suleiman. What you want to I'm about to put Manado. I do the call, I do my shot. That's what I'm through. Hello, Coco Pass through the country. Hey, welcome, Coquika. Hey, favor of the Panancas and Negres of Angola. Where you work here for Ghana and Angola in
MTN, official headline sponsor. Oh.
Let's get the picking. John, you. Jordan, you're going for more. Jordan, oh, you come up. Jordan, Chuako, Jordan, Jordan, you. Jordan, put up on the bottom. No, Jakudus, that's all going to fuck the bottle. Jordan, Jordan, qualifier. And then there's somebody here, the first one in the goalkeeper the Cruz, Addison the Cruz, but Peter Barber, but I tried my dear, but I Edmond, come on, what you want to come on, what about my Jordan? Jordan, what is it? What for the blast? I'm going to give you a message. Good to play. Party your maybe I'm for Pastor. Alexander Jiku, Jiku, de la Mati. I'm not talking about the blasters of Ghana. Jadela Mati, what about Panipaso? When I done this Odoy, I put up on us all. Monaco Prima Angola. What we play Louis in December. It's what I'm saying too. It's just what about Jordan. Jordan and Monaco up. Dennis Odoy. Odoy Prima. I'm a 20 minutes. They have a proper freaking. Ready to play on. But they've got Thomas Party. I tell you, come on, the blasters of Ghana. What we about it? Come on, Suleiman. I'll go with speed. What do you want? Come on, Suleiman. Or go right away to room. Come on, Suleiman. What you want to battery? What you want to buy Banado? I do want to come Jordan. Blasters of Ghana. Akoya, Jordan, you want to come Kudus. What is that? And come and see the DJI. Who does that about Jordan? Jordan, come on, the blasters of Ghana. Jordan, you want to come on, Suleiman. What a come on, you for Ghana. You want to finish up. Come on, for me. Represent your cricket. Jacinto Mundo Dala. Represent your cricket. So far, 30 minutes. Must be yesterday I was there quick and I say I is slow. Yesterday I was here down now by elaboration. For instance, what just happened? Come on, you know, don't go up quick more about
MTM, official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
Quick meeting your first go now, you won't almost not be. Go ahead to me, more confident almost with the movie. They don't know what they are now. It's me a winning game. And so you're right at the 15th minute marker. And it's still going to sponsor you. But the Angola, but I'm Jonathan Mananga, people to the border, I come out Kulembe, you want to come out. The border, I'm Davis Alfonso. That's what I'm going to come out in Sulemana. My border, I train. Train Antonio Ventura Blasters of Ghana. What do you want to tell us about Ababedi? Kulembe Ribeiro. What is the one of my goalkeeper? Adilson in the Soba. Adilson in the Cruz Baba. Adilson in the Cruz and Banaka Kligi Jeffy. Jeffy and the Kaboro. Jeffy and Sadabana Akakaba. Kulembe Ribeiro. Ribeiro and Banaka Angola forcing in the passes together. Beautifully, I am the blasters of Ghana. Ribeiro and Kaboro. What a regular football. Waki. Akoya Angola. That's why I'm not happy about your floor. But I say, but I'm talking to Ribeiro. Ribeiro and Banaka Jeffy. Jeffy and Banaka Jeffy. And I can't Angola. What a block! What a block by Jadela Mati! What a scare! I'm going to follow the text of the Ribeiro and Shamu will say, what am I Jeffy? Jeffy, you bought an Edisibu. And I pay Zola and Bella. What about another match? What a match? Messi. With a Russia, watch the move. But I'll people about what I say. That's once again. What about Russia, watch the move? Angola defender Rivero, people on the Super Crowd. I welcome Goki Kayabani Fatia, the Paracas in the glass of Angola. Yes, also I have Lawrence Achisiki. What is the chairman of the Stars of Ghana? Lawrence Achisiki. What is the chairman of the Stars of Ghana? Lawrence Achisiki. What about support? What you have people about people in Williams so far, they said I would not come out giving them. But I want to know Lawrence Atsuki. Woman, I have a one of your one of Komamati. When you are a Jiku, Gideon Mensa, Gideon Ekoboro, Gideon Mensa, Koboro, South of Ghana, Gideon Quality. Back to Lawrence Asisiki, the Koboro, what about the one shot you, Jordan Chibiako, one other Jordan also, Jordan you, what about Kudu? Kudu to the Kabadi, Kabadi, what's that about I say? Whatever Kamadi, whatever the move.
Come on, team. Come on, team. Pierre, come on. Let's go now, Dobio. I said, Dennis Rodon. Dennis Rodon and Tunyanfa. The second of Madun Crossman. Syrian Oslo Stock Team. South of Ghana. Go into baby. South Angola. One straight to me, baby. It was here, Papa. It was then Canada. Angola not going to put them on the place. They have down a Rockimo. That's no goalkeeper. Lawrence Atisugi. Ababona Pierre Camila Maki. All sounds of Piaco. Rakma Alexander Diku. Back to you. Camila Maki. Good woman. That's ready. Kenny Godoy. Pierre Camila Maki. Amate to Thomas Patti. Thomas Patti to Jordan. Nesto Davi. Crossing and playing. Thomas Patti attack. Ayamatana. A chance for Ghana. Jordan, are you? Panatriana. What is it? Panati. Oh, what is it? What is it? What is the outside in your Ghana? Roughly at the outside. Ariatia Ghana bomb. Jordan Ayu. That's all the penalty. Ariama Ghana. That's so roughly. What the outside. Jordan Ayu. Kapapon and Tanko. What about it? Angola and Japan. One bit one item. Fine. Angola. Woman upping. Now. I couldn't. That's what I did. Angola. Moving forward. The car. That's what I did. What is coming to from Edmonado? A third game to get there. Turn out the view. Above the Angola. On the Chakana. That's the Jenny Sodoy. 1 man a time. Jenny Sodoy on the floor. The team down here in a Julian before. Just like the foul. Ariamana. Just like the foul. Ariama. Ghana. My goodness. A corner more thing. A corner more super papa. We kick up for Ghana. Yabon sentence. Donna Babri. Thomas Sky Paki. Just like Edmonato. Back to, my goodness. Edmonado, he's seen the right of Odra down the right side. He's just chipping the ball about the defense of the Palancas Negras. So Odra can make a run and pin across, but a little bit behind us, and Odra in time to make the connection.
Welcome goal kick quickly affected by the Angolans as they come forward now. And the likes of Alex Jiku and Amate should be very careful in defense.
And so far, it has been really entertaining from both ends.
So far, pressure has been good. And Goncalves, the Angolan coach, very, very alert. Been issuing instructions anytime the Ghanaians move forward. There's Amate, lays on the pass through the middle. And that's a long run. Jordan gets to the ball once again. And it looks like Jordan is having a field day on the right-hand side of attack. On this occasion, just could not go past Jesus. He clears the ball out. But quick recovery by Ghana. They come forward thick and fast. The Mustang party. Jordan goes down in the box. Referee says it's a goal kick.
Well, look at the reaction of referee Gian Jacquet. And the moment Jordan went down, he's looking at his first assistant, and the reaction from the assistant said it's a goal kick. And the fans really are not happy. And it seems Jordan was really looking for it.
And so were the fans. You can see the eagerness on their faces. Ghana has been probing over the last couple of minutes. And clearly, the Angolans yet to settle in the game. They start another attack through Jesus. Ball picked up nicely. It's a gallant effort there by Alfonso. Alfonso still going forward. Alfonso still going forward. It is obvious that the Angolans are looking to catch Ghana on the break. Atisiki with the clearance.
They look really dangerous on the break, the Palancas Negras.
Well, they're not giving up, do they? They'll come forward. On this occasion, clearly dealt with before Dala could cause any havoc.
Yeah, I mean, it's good defending from Dennis Odoy this time around. He defends gallantly well against a very, very skillful player, Jacinto Dala.
Iñaki Williams going down from that tackle. The Athletic Bilbao striker, 24 matches he's played so far this season for Athletic.
There we see the clear push on Iñaki Williams. There is Jonathan Mananga with that push.
Yeah. One of the few players who obviously accepted the challenge to come back home to Ghana to play in front of the Ghanaian fans, Iñaki Williams.
Well, this is his first game here in Ghana, and so a lot of pressure on him. He's not been that lively yet. We've not seen that brilliance yet, but he's always a dangerous customer.
22 minutes gone in the first half. Thanks for joining us. Ghana nil, Angola nil. Total Energies Africa Cup of Nations Group E qualifier. Jiku scores full marks, but the ball doesn't go too fast. The Angolans are looking for another opportunity to strike at goal. And this time, the opportunity is wasted.
Yeah, it's held Acosta trying to kill the ball. It's seen Atisigi off his line is trying to kill the ball above to the top corner. And then again, I've said it over and over. It's Freddie Alfonso Ribeiro who seems to be the defense and attack. And anytime he gets onto the ball, he's that dangerous with those decisive passes.
An opportunity for Ghana to come forward again. Kamal Dean this time to the near side, a bit too strong for Jordan to get to. It is quite clear that Chris Hughton, this is his first game in charge as a head coach for the senior national team, the Black Stars, and it looks like the ploy or the angle at which he wants to attack the Angolans is to use the flanks.
Yeah, they've used it very well. Dean on the left side, and it's Jordan Ayew on the right side. They've been really probing. They're really dangerous.
But it's now another opportunity for the Angolans as they come forward, threateningly moving forward. This looks good from Wanda. Costa lays on the pass to the near side. But again, look at the quick recovery by Ghana, not giving the Angolans the settling time to even think of what their next move is.
Yeah, but then you can see the Angolans, anytime they go on the attack, they are really looking dangerous. They're giggling, they're picking the pass for Dala, and Dala hits it, just trying to whip it across the face of goal, and Gideon Mensah dealing with it that time. But then again, they are really, really dangerous. Can't take your eye off them when they go on the counter.
Corner kick advantage to the Angolans. And again, they showed how dangerous they are when they come forward, the Angolans. Let's see whether they can take any opportunities from this. Lawrence Atizigi will ensure that no problems befalls him in defense.
Again, Freddie with the corner. Nobody. Market Jonathan Mananga. He gets a free header on the ball, and this is not good. I'm sure Coach Chris Hughton will be a little bit with that kind of defending.
Yeah. The relationship between Ghana and Angola dates way, way back. One of the outstanding matches, if you remember, was during the 2010 Africa Cup of Nations. And at the Estadio 11th de November in Luanda, it was Asamoah Gyan's 15-minute goal that separated the two. Ghana come forward again. The pass is a bit too strong, but can he get to it? No. Iñaki would need the boots of Usain Bolt to get to that.
Yeah, then again, it's Kamaldeen Sulemana at his tricky best. And look at the skill to go past the two Angolan players. And it's a defense splitting pass, just too much behind the ball. Just too much behind the ball for Iñaki.
Game will continue. The Angolans are looking quite comfortable with every passing minute. Of course, Ghana has not utilized most of the chances that have come their way. The fans are falling in love with the build-up so far. Jordan Ayew is on the lips of almost everyone here with those incisive runs and the crosses. Ghana will come forward again. Thomas Partey. We've not seen the overlapping run from Gideon Mensah, but he joins the attack as and when. Yes, Alex Jiku through the middle, and there's a Mate. Ghana putting their passes together and, of course, trying to unsettle the Angolans. Yes, Kudus. He can get it on his left foot and he can drive. On this occasion, it was the duty of the goalkeeper to prevent the ball from going into the net.
Again, amazing skill from Kudus. Just look at the link up between him and Jordan. The understanding is perfect. Lay down, set up, and look at Kudus. He's enjoying some space. He's just trying to create the space and hit it on the carpet. Goalkeeper had it covered though. Brilliant save from Edison de Cruz.
Kudus fancies his chances of getting a goal in this game. Don't forget when Ghana played Central African Republic. Match ended 1-1. It was Mohamed Kudus who got the equalizing goal for Ghana. Indeed, got the first goal in that match, and the Central African Republic equalized, but was on target in the game against Madagascar, together with Osman Bukari. And Felix Afenajan was a comfortable 3-0 advantage. Careful build-up once again by the Angolans as they come forward. And Gideon would have to deal with the threat of that advanced move by the Angolans, I beg your pardon, especially when they are occupying space on the right-hand side of their attack.
Yeah, then again, we've not seen the pressing from the Black Stars, not really pressing Angolan players in midfield.
Ball swung to the near side. That's good thinking. Here's Jesus. Lays on the pass. Dalla into the 18-yard box. They've been dangerously in defense, the Black Stars, and get themselves out of trouble. And here's Kudus. 1 minute he's in defense, the next minute he's in midfield, putting the passes together. Here's Gideon on the far side. Gideon holds on. Certainly he needs the challenge to be beefed up by white shirts. Amate finds Pate. He's got the captain's armband today in the absence of Dede Ayew.
And quite brilliantly, the Palancas Negras look very, very organized. Even though the Black Stars have really torn that defense apart on numerous occasions, they're not panicking, and they know they can catch the Black Stars on the break, especially with Dalla.
40 pass, Iñaki Williams get to the ball. Oh, stop dead in their tracks. Very, very lucky for the Angolans, unlucky for Ghana. But again, a quick reorganization. Odoe, all the way back. Iñaki knows that he would want to deliver in front of his home fans.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure on Athletic Bilbao player yet to get his first goal for the Black Stars, and here this is his first game in Ghana, and so feeling the heat now, feeling that pressure.
Long ball to the far side. Gideon has got space and fails to control. It goes over the line. Advantage will go to the Angolans.
Yeah, again, it's the switch of play from Jordan Ayew. It's seen Gideon Mensah down the left side, and there we look at that save again from Adelson de Cruz.
Isn't this a colorful sight to behold here at the Baba Yara Stadium? And fans are here in their numbers. We almost have a full house.
Yeah, we do. I mean, I'm looking at the numbers here. We are close to about 39,000 Ghanaians here. It's filled to the capacity at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium.
30 of the minutes gone. Tisigi would require a break. And it's Coach Didi Dramani who will take charge of the water break period to see whether he can line up a few strategies.
Yeah, in your shot a while ago, that's Pedro Goncalves, the Portuguese. He started coaching the Angolan national team from the under-17, and he's now the main man in charge of the Palancas Negras. He says he wants to qualify them to the next AFCON.
But Jude, a couple of hours before the game, we didn't see this crowd, these numbers here. And it looks like Ghanaians have turned out in their numbers, bringing back
the stadium. I mean, we spoke about it. We talked so much about it. But the love is back. They are here in their numbers to support their cherished Black Stars. And this is amazing stuff here.
And there they let the big Ghana flag go. Total support for the senior national team, the Black Stars.
What is missing is that they've been sitting on tenterhooks in this hot sun and waiting for the first goal from the Black Stars.
First goal hasn't arrived. We've done 31 minutes and cruising into the last quarter of the first half. They're on the water break, and they'll be ushered back onto the field any moment from now. Both sets of technical men will take the opportunity to have a quick pep talk with the players.
Yeah, but I've been very impressed with Angolans here. I mean, they look well organized at the back, not making silly mistakes and not making any panic moves. But then again, when they go on the counter, they look really threatening. They're such a dangerous side led by Jacinto Dalla. And then again, it's Alfredo Ribeiro, who keeps picking up those intelligent passes, even though the Black Stars have been the dominant force so far in the first 31 minutes.
Ghana looking forward to unsettling the Angolans. Couldn't do so in the first half hour of the game. But after the water break, it's obvious that Chris Hughton has told them a few do's and don'ts. The Angolans have made a change, bringing on some fresh limbs. And we'll get the confirmation of the player who's on. But clearly, the Angolans have been hit by the pressure by Chris Hughton and his charges on the field of play. They would have to re-strategize. Advantage, Angola is a throw-in. Eventually, it's booted out nicely. Ghana, Thomas Partey marshalling the men behind him and in front of him. Alex Jiku pushes one forward. And it's Dennis Odoi who would want to play the 1-2 with Jordan. Good turn. Jordan is ghosting out clearly. Stoppage there, and Angolans take over. Good body swerve from the captain. And the Angolans would want to tear away. This looks dangerous. Ghana would have to reorganize themselves in defense. That's a solid tackle coming in there, but it looks like the referee has blown his through. Yes.
Brilliant play from the brilliant winger, Helder Costa, tearing apart down the right side, and yes, clear push from El Bonado. He won the ball, but used his body to push Costa in his run, and that's a good
Subotica player, Edmondado. Free kick advantage to Angola. And Gideon currently forms the one-man wall. He definitely would need a lot of support, so Kudus will join him together with Angola, threatening for the first goal.
Yeah, and the Black Stars should be well organized. We've seen some free headers for the Angolans.
And there's Ribeiro behind the ball. Angola are fancying an opportunity from this free kick as the ball is whipped in nicely. Good defending. It's not clear. The header is on through the middle. Oh, and this is the Black Stars living dangerously in defense. Can they clear their lines out? Oh, that was a trip. Very unfair one indeed.
Yeah, I mean, it's a booking for Miguel Vieira, the chap who just came on, and just when Mohamed Kudus was tearing away, he tripped him from behind. Here, we look at it again. Lovely skill from Kudus, just trying to get into his groove, and that was a whack from Miguel Vieira.
Just came on, and he welcomes himself with a caution. Game will continue with Dennis Odoi now. We'll rope in a couple of his players as they come forward. The referee noticed that challenge. Kudus is up on his feet.
It's another clumsy challenge. Ado will pick up the passes.
Kudus, obviously, the man a lot of the Ghanaians would want to watch after his superlative performance at the FIFA World Cup, carving a niche for himself. And of course, trying to cement an authority in the Black Stars. Partey with a free kick, though. Partey makes a run, but then gives the ball away. He fights for it and gets it back again. It's Edmond Ado. Too strong the pass. And Kamaldeen could not be there at the receiving end.
You could see the frustration on Kamaldeen's face. Yeah, Partey put behind the ball, and Kamaldeen Sulemana is well frustrated.
How on Kings can go possibly what may be an assurance goes well. Frank Kimsonda, Roderick Kawe. Control is good in the midfield from Kings. Right, Pesha's got the license to bob forward. Control good from Emmanuel Banda. They'll try again to switch and want to always bring in Fashion Sakala into the picture. Good ball, but blocks from the captain Kawe.
Go to the Google and search Sports Free Lives to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Or click the link below on pinned comment to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Go to the Google and search Sports Free Lives to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Or click the link below on pinned comment to watch live streaming match full HD free. Go to the Google and search Sports Free Lives to live streaming match full HD for free. Or click
to kick the Black Stars.
They have been thinking hearts out for the best.
And this one is looking for special victory. His first game as the Black Stars coach.
Time will tell, but here's Jordan Ayew. It's going to be another deep cross, and goalkeeper does well to come for it. Nelson has not been really tested in the game so far in here.
Yeah, and Jordan with a swing again. It's so close to the goalkeeper, Addison de Cruz, and it's very easy for him to pick up. I mean, you look at a goalkeeper of his stature, very tall, lanky goalkeeper. And those deliveries must be away from him a little bit.
And Gigley went down heavily, but he says he's okay. Half-time whistle here at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Total Energies Africa Cup of Nations Group E qualifying match between Ghana's Black Stars and Angola's Palencras and Negras. It's ended goalless here at halftime. Lots of chances created by the senior national team, the Black Stars, but have not been able to hit the target.
The better side. They've shown prowess, they've shown quality out from the Black Stars, but just can't find the needed finish up front. They've been very dangerous, but for the Palancas Negras, they will go into the second half. Work done for them in the first half. They were really threatening. They showed glimpses of how brilliant they could be and how dangerous they've been throughout the whole 45 minutes. It's been an amazing game so far.
An amazing game we've had here at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium as the two teams set off for the dressing room. We definitely will also be taking a break from here, but at the end of the first half, it's the Black Stars of Ghana nil, the Black Antelopes of Angola nil. We'll be back again with the second half.
Watching highlights there of the first half from the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Goalless, no goals to celebrate, but the fans out there in numbers. Remember the last game the Black Stars competitively against Nigeria. Huge turnout. Perhaps the heat is having an effect on both sides, not really having an explosive game most of us expected, an early incursion by the Angolans. And of course, the Black Stars also quickly got their chance to make some forays. Thomas Partey's pass finding Jordan Ayew, but he couldn't quite get it through. And the corner coming in as well. Opportunity gone waste. Dennis Odo is stealing the ball. The referee says player, no foul. And he kept on probing. Went deep into the half of the Angolans and looking for that cross at Kudus, just missing wide. Another through ball there. Inaki Williams chasing and couldn't quite get the ball to his man. But it's been an interesting first half, albeit not the explosive end-to-end stuff we expected. Gentlemen.
Well, yeah.
Savannah Paints, Carbell, Our Milk, Samu Spices, TCL, MTN, and of course, Max Buy. It is Ghana month, so big deals for you. Make sure you go out there and get your TCL appliances. Grab your sound bars, TCL Google TVs, washing machines, and more. TCL bringing you the very best as you see the highlights from the first half that has just ended goalless. Flick Romark and Kate Caesar here with me. A chance, though, for Angola and luckily for the Black Stars going wide. Gentlemen, frustrating first half for the home team.
Yes, a bit disappointed. We predicted a 2-0, first half lead for the Black Stars, but it hasn't been a very encouraging performance. Our build-up has been very, very, slow. And whenever we lose the ball, we are not really pressing quickly to make sure that we recover the ball. We've allowed the Angolans to sometimes play from the back, using the right side of our defense to cut balls into the 18-yard box. We started quite well, especially on the right side where we had Jordan Ayew making some incursions, overlapping with Dennis Odu, and we had some decent chances into the box as well. And now I'm also disappointed that for the corner kicks that we've had in the opening 45 minutes, we have failed to utilize it. Either Jordan Ayew is sending the crosses too close to the goalkeeper, not finding the intended target in the 18-yard box. So on the whole, the first 45 minutes have been very disappointed. Been too slow to build up. We've been to final 18 or the 18-yard box on the third force. We become very slow in trying to make use in terms of our final delivery and decision making in the final third. And I'm hoping that in the second half we'll try and improve with that. We've given the Angolans too much freedom to even build from the back sometimes, and I think that is one thing we also need to check. And I haven't been convinced with the way we've handled ourselves defensively. There are moments in the game Daniel Amate could have easily given a penalty out there with that tackle, and then clearing dangers in the box too. It's been very suspicious, and I'm hoping that Chris will talk to the boys in the next 45 minutes of the game.
Yep, no doubt about it. I mean, not holding brief for the players at all, whether Angola or Ghana. The onus is on the Black Stars to win or to score. But you do get a sense that the pace has deliberately been slow. The players are not, doing the 100 meters. They're not really going for it. It's only Kamal Dean for Ghana who's making those dashes. And Palacio and, Concacaf's doing that for the Angolans. Their pace is lacking in this game.
You think that the players have really some mentality that maybe there is no real interest in this game, because, or you could feel that maybe they are tired coming into the game because it's been tepid, it's been slow, it's been difficult to watch, and you are looking for runs, they are not coming. You are looking at our players, they are
Sorry for the breakage. So you can send me all your view on the first half. I think Ghana is playing well, although there are some. I don't know if there are issues on the park, but so far, Jordan, I don't know. So maybe your views will make me a bit convinced. So these are some of what people are saying. one person is saying that the cameraman is rather controlling the ball and not the Ghanaian players. This is funny, you know. So drop your comments and let me. Once the second half comes, you know, we'll be here to give it to you as we always do. But in the meantime, what's your view on the first half? I am still reading comments, you know. I'm still reading comments. So, what's your view on the first half? And that is what I'm asking you. Did Ghanaians, did Ghana, a Black Star, convince you to support them? Or you still don't have any faith in them? Do you have any faith in the Ghanaian Football Association, the GFA? Yeah, so I'm still reading your comment. You can leave a comment by on Twitter. On Twitter, this is what people are saying. Coming, yes. So, from Beno Success, he's saying that what do they take to? No, this is not part of our because I don't even. And Ayo is saying Kai, so that means this match is Kai Ghana for Anyadi, and this is what 13 is also saying. I say the sun be too hot on a dry pitch. Runs are not going well. Hopefully, second half, yeah, you know, we have the hope that on the second half things would overturn. Khalif is also saying boring. Yeah. So if you are watching, you can drop your comments on the comment section, and I would read it out for you all to assess your comments. Yeah. And Fredo from the UK, I say the team no sell like that. That means you know I think there are still room for improvement for the Black Stars. Yes. And Alaji Boga from Ghana is also saying that Jordan wasted players. So Jordan is not, you know, giving him the perfect football skills he has to be given, and it's really affecting the match. And this is what Filippo is saying. Also, the pitch is terrible. Also, the space between midfield and defense is huge. Edmond Ado and Pateno carrying out their defense duties. Reminds me of Manchester last yo make maybe anybody know more to my you know at in Manchester you better done for this people like everywhere you better done. So over the comment banner if Manchester and kind. Yeah, and Abena is also saying that they all suck, but Ghana did great. Yeah, you know, the second half is coming surely. So let's all prepare for the second half. But in the meantime, you know, as I said, I'm reading comments. These are the thoughts of people. And Bako say, and yet, like this is not good. I say it's no good. Yeah. Drag say it's horrible, it's terrible. And I was like, chill, so I told her, there's a chairman here. Like he bought that. Yeah. And this is Ken Cobra. He's saying that it's like I'm watching a Division 2 league. Can't remember the time Black Stars constructed 5 passes. Charlie, well, I don't know, but maybe on the second half you'll be surprised. And Chris just took this team, so I believe he has his ways of doing things. And let's not just put pressure on Chris. This is his first time, you know, being a head coach for the Black Stars. Although he has been an assistant coach, let's try and then support him with this because so far the players are playing, not that bad, but I think it's okay for now. Yeah, and things are not that bad as it seems. Uh-huh. Um, Jenny from Accra is also saying that this is a boring game. And listen, I'm reading all this from Twitter. So if you are watching me on YouTube, you can just drop a comment for me to read it out for you. Yeah. And this is Play Scary. Play Scary is also saying, play the Kamadin I talk well. Then just a Kamadin. You are not you are not living up to the boys' expectation. And this means that you have to, you have to get on home and then do things as it's supposed to be. Yeah, this is Cat's reaction, and I am, doing a reaction to the first half of the Black Stars and the Angola team. Match. This 4 p.m. happening live at the Babayara Sports Stadium. I'm not a sports pundit, but I just react to things I love and I have interest in. So that is what I'm doing currently. I'm trying to react to it. So if you have any comments, drop your views and let me read it for you. These are what people are saying, and these are the comments they've brought so far. That is what I'm reading. Mr. Wen said, like them, they do training. I just said, okay. I feel like bro, they are not really living up to their expectation, and this is not helping. Okay, people, people study ball. But why ball? Why ball them? I think their first football match under Chris. So, though we expect them to have to be playing very well, we also can't it's the fact that they are doing their best here. So I welcome you also Cat TV. Very soon the second half will be starting, and I'll be switching. Yeah, So this is a live. This is a live view. So let's tune to them and listen to what they are saying.
Hello, Kulu.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kulu, be gentle.
Young Koi, be gentle.
Very cool. Very
yes,
Kulu, that time,
me for the match was wrong.
Second half,
Martin.
Because the engineer somewhere had a Kuku, my baby.
Martin. But I say for we. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Director, we didn't be back as a free.
I was over something because I free Pisha Medina.
Boss, in way.
The American said, Ghana for Munkentino, Monabo, no Mubone, Kulu, a more melody.
And okay.
As you train us, you are grouping a yet.
Okay. Martin was awful. Young for we. Hello.
Champion Kulu.
Coach.
Minia.
Young Koi.
First of all, my member Ike Nabado. In fact, my inspector I found that commentary member and them the why are they? Need to work more. The members now point to one work or the other program. As you're going to want to form offensive. One function when you go, man.
Then I say, first off, with your assessment. Hello?
Hello, Columbia.
Yes, sir. Director, we didn't be back as a free.
Richard from Takwa.
Takwa. Boss, you too.
Black Stars 4-1.
Oh, okay. 4-1. Mate, Takwa for India Chairman. Hello? Yes, sir. I'll call into. Martin and Chane Kukumasi. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, boss. We didn't be back as a free.
I'm Anthony Namkazafri and Filia. I'm Martin,
let us say, F for Nafia, F Frey, Nafino, I am Kenim, Ewaha, 0202 933 933 0553 048 933 0550 151701. You try live on Facebook about your info enough here. Then journey back to Kumasi.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Director, we didn't be back as a free.
From Lotus, because of cover.
Boss, ain't you?
Second and Ghana Basha.
Oh, okay. Mate, and for we, Omaba and Timahena, Mama, I can bappy. And so I also Eddie, and say, I can bappy. Yanko back to Kumasi Babayala. Now for Yanko for live commentary no Yanfa Emra Abra game no Efa Tosumi no Oma Aba enti Yanko Kumasi Baba Yala Ike. Hello Ike. Hello Ike.
Yes, sir.
Yanko Colombia Oma Ba Yanko.
Afa eto kumienu asasiyatima bako eto mienu tamani Ghana and Angola so entumi entedi nente emu ayedinye papa menkame vanada meno kazedia Angola ena kora kikerikai afa eto kumienu ni mudi esla on my Ghana meno kase Angola aba body free mensa Metroma body free amakomya kwasuka Samsung Ghana body free afaria kwamkom nente sabepe anu kisaya demo so far change to apanimia nina obi
far.
And the other thing that might have helped Angola is that with the sun, yes, it was hot. Remember, that can suck the energy off you. So now, with the sun having gone down, so it means now there's more energy that the players can dispense.
It was a hot afternoon. Temperatures in the 30s and high humidity 70. And that's what kills you really. It's the high humidity 70. And that's what kills you really. It's the humidity. It can be suffocating and the energy sapping.
And sometimes even without the sun, the humidity.
Yes, even at night, the humidity, you'll sweat buckets there.
And the goalkeeper is warned here, obviously not to delay the restart of the match, which I haven't noticed. I'm just making sure, being the away team, obviously, the goalkeepers tend to take advantage of those moments whereby they just spend maybe a second more than they should have, which all add up.
Now, that's going to be a free kick for the Black Stars. Jonathan, how to?
Yeah, clumsy there. But they did well. He knew exactly that defender's coming behind him.
Foul,
He was looking for it.
Let's see what they can do from the set piece, Ghana. That's a good ball in. It was Paz and got the header, Bruno Paz. And let's take a look at how that foul came. Yeah, it was clumsy, really. Clumsy from Jonathan. And the man who was attacking the corner there, in your picture, attacking the set piece, Alexander Baido of Strasbourg in France. They come again now. It's just a heavy one, but he's going to keep it in play there. Then Ndefe. Can he deliver? Well, goes to his skipper, Ribeiro. Clear their lines then to Ghana.
Yeah, what happened with Kafumana being substituted? The right fullback at the time, Gaspar, moved to a central position in defense.
Yeah, and allowing
Ndefe to drift to the right fullback.
And Bruno Paz just sitting in front of the defense.
That's right.
Thomas Partey, captain in this Black Star side. A bit of a heavy touch there from Kudus, showed too much of it. Now, Suleiman, Kamal Suleiman. Suleiman, save from Cipriano. Oh, is he going to be the difference between these two sides? I know.
Suleiman is the star. I mean, this almost single-handedly bypasses that many defenders and use trickery to bring in. If only maybe his execution will go on a little bit faster, would have been a perfect goal. But still, it was a great save from the goalkeeper.
And they still have the corner here. Crowd on its feet, anticipating something's about to happen here. This massive crowd inside the Baba Yara Stadium, the home of Asante Kotoko.
some of historical club football in Ghana, Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, the great rivals of Ghana's Hearts of, or rather Accra, Hearts of Hope. Over the years, those were the giants of Ghanaian, the giants of Ghanaian football. Brian here, who is man, of course, playing Champions League football at the moment with Primero de Agosto. CAF Champions League football.
Let me tell you, one goalkeeper that played for Augusto, his name was Gole. He was massive. I mean, I'm tall. I mean, myself, I consider myself tall, but that man, I looked up to that man, almost close to Mark Gleason's type of height.
Yeah. And by the way, those who are wondering how tall Mark Gleason is, he is about 3 meters tall. Giant of a man is our colleague, legendary commentator. But I must say, this has been a really positive start from
once again,
Angola as well. Now it's opening up here for the Black Stars. Partey thought about the shot, and when he did take one, it was a rather tame one. The game is opening up. Need a goal here.
The energy is back. You mentioned with the sun setting and the perspectives. The players are saving a lot of energy, so they can now start exerting themselves like they want. The sun just saps the energy out of you. It slows the action down.
This is the 10th time these two sides have met. And the Black Stars have won 3 times with just the one victory for Negros. I call them the Black Panthers. They're the Black Antelopes. Black Panthers are in the movies. Now, we can get back on his feet there. That Zola was seems to be is now on the field. We didn't see the change made at the break at number 18, and Zola, look out for him, the Spezia striker. He has been in terrific form in Serie A, 12 goals from his 22 appearances.
Now look at they win the ball from what they were not able to do to break down the Ghana's movement in that middle of the park. But now I think they've upped their tempo a bit. They're starting to press a little bit higher. They're winning balls and pushing the ball into attack immediately. Something that would be worrisome for Chris Hughton on the bench for Ghana. By the way, just to maybe bring it in, I played against Chris Hughton one time a long time ago.
One time a long time ago. That's that famous trip, that tour that Tottenham Hotspur embarked on to Eswatini
alongside Liverpool.
Yeah,
combination of the two teams that played against the Swaziland team.
That would have been the Spurs side that had the likes of Steve Archibald, Garth Crooks,
Mark Hazard, Ray Clements.
Was the Adiles? Was the Adiles part of that squad?
No, I think he already left then.
That was a great.
They just won the FA Cup.
Yeah,
back in 1984
when Spurs used to win things.
Glenn Hoadley was a part of that team.
Yeah, it was a Spurs legend.
What a
free kick. Yeah, free kick. They're gone against
that's your man,
Edmund Addo.
Jacinto.
Fabulous. He's been really fabulous to watch. Here could be problems here. Afonso just couldn't sort out his feet. They're not happy with the service there, Afonso.
Talking about Jacinto, he's so skillful. Reminds me of one of the legend players in Angola, Aqua. He obviously played in Angola for the national team, but he also played in Qatar. Fantastic. player.
It's the number 10, Jacinto Dala, that William Shongo is referring to.
And that was, of course, before the days of Gilberto, traumatized our athlete in Cairo, and eventually they signed him.
Thomas Partey switching it up here. Mensah. Confident catch again.
Brilliant. Listen, he's enjoying this. He's flagging those balls up. He's not missed one opportunity whereby you drop or punch. He picks them up, he judges them nicely, he takes off line in time. Excellent.
Andrew still on the bench.
It's a matter of time before he's it's a clock. Maybe the coach is thinking, I don't want to drop him too early, he might break down. Let me see just how much time is left so that he's at least able to finish.
Now, and just to pick out someone, he's picked out Thomas Partey. Kudus. Still Kudus. Mohamed Kudus. Working it out to Kamal Suleimana. Suleimana looking for the gap to fire in a shot. Gets underneath it.
Too much underneath it. And sometimes it happens when the grass is a little bit too heavy. It's not easy to actually weigh your foot as you take it. And the whole of the time you get too much underneath it, which is that I think was the case in Mane there. He does well to clear himself of the defenders in front of him, but as he hooks the ball, hooks it high up in the air, will be disappointed himself. He's the most lively players in attack. And of course, inside of the attack also has done its job a bit. But in this second half, we've not seen much of him.
Partey.
I think we must add as well that Helder, except for that bit of explosiveness in the beginning of the second half, he seems on quiet as well.
Frustration for the crowd there as we hit the hour mark. Just over an hour of football played. Still 0-0 in this Group E tie. A result that would leave these two sides still at the top of Group E on 5. It'll take them to points. Currently, as things stand, they are all locked on 4 points, with Central African Republic having picked up a win against Madagascar. But, of course, on head-to-head, Madagascar remain in third. Important to remind ourselves that in CAF competitions, it is the head-to-head record that decides when the two teams are tied on points. That's what they look to before we get into goals and all that. So that would put Ghana's top of the group on just. It's a good pass. Partey always controls the ball and loses out to Ribeiro. Both sides now just giving it away. It's a bit of basketball. Now you have a goal. Adu. Partey. Could yet be a great season for Thomas Partey with his club side Arsenal. Currently 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League.
Imagine how long is it taking them to regain that type of form?
Yeah, looking to win the Premier League title for the first time in 19 years.
Yes.
Absolutely incredible. Listen, it took Liverpool 30 years.
Yeah.
Between their trophies. Now, Ayew! Save again from Cipriano. It has been a case of Ghana versus Adilson Cipriano in goals for Angola. He has been fantastic.
Excellent.
Now here's that man, Elder Costa. That is giving it away. Sloppy.
Even better with this last save from Cipriano is that it passes it to the side where there's less danger.
Ayew. Jordan Ayew. Flag is up. It'll be a goal kick. Blasting of the whistle from the referee. Triple change. A triple change then for Angola. And they will be delighted that they've kept him back enough. The Spezia man has been quite enough. He's going to go. Jacinto as well will be going off.
Look at he's trying to be. He pretends as if he's questioning the decision from his bench to say, "Are you referring me?" Which slows the walk out. And for them, like we said, playing away from home against the big side like Ghana, a point would be very vital.
That is a player who's going to for Jacinto is Paulo Lamera, another one who plays in Turkey. He's a midfielder. There he is.
In my view, there have been nothing that Jacinto had done. Maybe the 10 down a little bit and want to keep, because sometimes you need the attacking players to also help defensively. And if they start dropping their energies, it means that the opposition will have more time to build up.
It runs away there from Elder Costa. Just to confirm for you in a moment, I think it was Mizola Bala, the number 18, who's also come on. Confirming it for you in a moment. Yeah. Now, can the Black Stars make all of this possession count? Sulemana! Great tackle. Superb tackle there from Ndefe. Now a chance for Angola to break. A good ball from Ribeiro, wide to the left. This could be something on here. This is a man that's just come on.
Energy.
Bartolomeu.
Energy, more than anything. It's what the coach is looking for.
So about the shot.
One touch too many.
Yeah. Now here's the other sub. Gets underneath it as Paulo Lamera.
See all the shots that are taken from range from me, they go sky high, which is that very point. I mean, it looks not flat from here. It is a little bit heavy. There's the grass is a little bit higher, and when that happens, you're more likely to always hit that ball over the bar, not unless you hit it with the laces.
Yeah, still it's locked at 0-0 in the game. The openings have been created, but as I said, goalkeeper. Well, except of course, Cipriano is the busy keepers. I think that the save that we saw from Sulemana, so now probably shouldn't go. Otherwise, he's had a lot of catching practice.
Yeah.
But just thoughts on target, power keeper for Cipriano. And at the other end is Ati Ziggy is fairly quiet game. They haven't tested him at all. There's a man who said, come on, Bartholomew. Another one plays in Turkey. Looking to get himself in front of his marker there. This change of cars Antoine Semenyo and Inika Williams. A quiet game to Inaki Williams. A quiet game, disappointing for him. Antoine Semenyo is the player who gets a big cheer. Plays for Bournemouth in the Premier League. Abdul Samir Samit is another player coming on. A defender with FC Lens. And Jordan Ayew has gone off.
I think from both coaches, TT, it's all about trying to revive the tempo. And because it's around that time where the energy level just drops. And if you make the right substitutions and they're able to ignite the tempo, then you might just catch the opposition while they're still trying to discover themselves. And that's coaching decisions are so key in such moments. Sometimes to the eye, it might look like normal, but you got to be able to see that there's a drop somehow.
Let's see what the changes can. Let's see whether the change can have the desired effect. Free kick, go the way of the Angolans. Chris Houghton would want to get off. He wouldn't want to have that mark on his record to be the first Ghana national team coach to lose a game at the Kumasi, at the Babayara Sports Stadium. Proud record they have here in qualifiers. Player who just came on for Ghana, the Antoine Semenyo, actually born in England. He's currently, as I said, for Bournemouth. Played for many seasons at Bristol City. That's where he started his junior football. Championship at Bristol City. In fact, started his career at the Bath, the National League, as the ball is crossed in the air. Chance here, here he is, Semenyo! Yes, he couldn't get out of the way, they just got in each other's way there. They'll come again now with Mensah. Picks out Semenyo. Suleimani. Pate. Now, asking questions here are the Black Stars. Suleimani! Did that come off the woodwork?
Yeah.
Yeah, must have. Good spell there for the home side, and the volume goes up a notch here in the Papayara Stadium.
I'm sure they're beginning to think themselves exactly what are we going to do to get that one goal. I think we've created enough pressure, but you got to give it to that defensive line of Angola. They've stood strong throughout. Once again, for me, looking for the angle to side-foot it into the forecourts, but it doesn't quite happen. What he does very well, Sulman, is he's right-footed, TT. And though he drifts the leg to the left-hand side, but when he gets the ball, he drops the shoulder to the left and cuts to the inside. Normally, it opens up for him as an attacking player, but he still can't get the shots right.
These two sides will face each other again in 4 days' time. The reverse fixture, of course, will be in Angola. And listen, if Angola can come away with a point here, they'll really fancy themselves at home. They will absolutely be up for it when they take it to Luanda. We've got a free kick here now. The skipper standing over it of Alfredo Ribeiro.
He's a fantastic player. Box to box. He's true captain.
Something from a set piece. They've got some big men up front to Angola. That's very disappointing. Very disappointing from the substitute, Bartolomeu. Now, but back stars again. Yes, the man who's also one of the subs that just come on 21. Samed looking to inject a little bit of pace there was Joseph Pencil.
You remember now Pencil, he played as a central defender, a legend in Ghana football.
Yeah.
And did come down to South Africa.
Indeed. John Pencil.
Yeah.
Also ended up as a coach, did a bit of coaching.
Kansas Chiefs.
An assistant coach in Maritzburg as well. Worked with Steve Compella. Foul there. Leading innocence there, the Jesus. 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes for Angola to hold on for what will be a precious point.
Another water break, it looks like.
Yeah, it's still, see, it's still blazing hot. I mean, when you can see the humidity is the fact that, as I said, that's what will sap the energy from the players. And that's why we're having another cooling break here in Kumasi.
And look at the fans. Most of them haven't got any tops of any nature, not even a vest. It just goes to show how hot it is from the stand. I can imagine if the fans are feeling the heat in that fashion, it's worse for the players inside to feel the play.
17:35 or 25-6 local time in Accra. So you can see that the sun's still up and it's still hot work out there. Still hot work, hot and hard. Still 0-0. That's the main point that will please the visitors more than the home side, no doubt.
That's Love again, calming things up. I'm sure he's helping with the striking force in as far as the coaching ability. He's the Benny McCarthy of Angolan football.
They will continue then. Will we get a breakthrough? Who will make the breakthrough here? And this tie, this fixture in Group D. Referee was not happy with what he feels is a little bit of delaying tactics.
It's a warning again. The second warning, right? This ref is very kind.
It's a long one there. Upfield looking for Afonso, but as you see, confirmation of the scoreline. And I've given it away, but they recover it. But illegally so. The free kick goes against Jiku. Big man there, Alex Jiku. Born in Montpellier. There he is, born in Montpellier in France. To a Ghanaian father, French mother. Play on the far side there. More frustration for the home fans. It'll be music to the ears of the Angolans. Chiku currently plays for Strasbourg. Mensah taggling there with Elda Costa, who gives away the free kick.
He's been reduced to defensive player and he's attacking player that we saw in that first half.
Yeah, I think Chris Hutton spotted the danger he was causing.
You got to give it to the defender who Mensah. It means he's creating more waves going forward, whereby Helder is to chase more than attack.
Chance there, the defensive header. They've defended well for the most part, Angola. They've been on the back foot for large parts of the game. Look to pick off Ghana on the counter. Partey, great pass from Thomas Partey. What a pass laid on there. And Antoine Semenyo, I think it was that ran onto it there. It was a 23-year-old had what a chance. Beautifully played in. Difficult one, but the keeper made it difficult as well.
Yes, he came up and made himself big in front of the striker. But these are the type of balls, TT. You see, he pass it back here and then spins off around. But this is when you are aware that the goalkeeper's coming. The clever strikers, they just ding the ball over because you know the goalkeeper is going to commit one way or the other. And that is what Semenyo failed to do there. But it was a great, great chance.
Semenyo made his debut for Ghana only last year in a friendly against Switzerland. And so he scored his first goal and his only goal so far for Ghana in that same match. On debut. A match that is friendly against Switzerland, which Ghana won by 2-0. Now, that's Samed, Abdul Samed, and he gets the free kick. And a yellow card here. Someone is going to go into the book. It's Estrella, the sub. What a good game from Suleimana. I had a top game. Kamal Suleimana.
Impressive.
And his place is taken then by Osman Bukhari of Red Star Belgrade, Serbia. And he's one attacker for another. There he is. As Ghana now look to try and get a goal from somewhere here. Really need to, by all means, in this qualifiers, William Shongwa, try and win your home matches. It's so important.
Indeed, and also, I mean, you're Ghana. You've achieved so much in the game. You bring a lot of reputation into this game and just football in general in the continent. So giving a point at home, that's not the type of situation.
Again, Cipriano, good at showing a great reading of the game. coming off his line.
I mean, since coming in the last few seconds or so, Pukari has created 2 chances. He's created 2 moments where he was face to face with the goalkeeper.
There's a man down here, Jiku. Looks to be in a bit of pain here. In fact, I think he's calling for the change here. I think he's seeming to be signaling now he can't carry on. Shake off the head there. Oh boy, frustration here. Is it gonna? Does that mean the man who's just come on might have to go off there? Tactical. Well, I mean, it's an injury. That means they're gonna want to bring on a defender. So sacrifice the attacker, who's just come on, Osman Bukari. Yeah, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all there for Jiku. Looks like the knee. So, what does Chris Hughton do? Yeah.
It might not necessarily be the player that came in, but there might be another player in attack that is maybe also fading away.
Just saw the director cutting there to Bukari, who had just come on, and he was shaking his head vigorously as if he'd just been called up. He just got the signal. But anyway, play will continue with the Ghana down to 10 men for now. Eight times that they've been to the Africa Cup of Nations, the Angolans. Best effort was a quarterfinal that they lost to Ghana, and they hosted the tournament in 2010. Now that's a great ball in here. Chance. Ah, what a pity. No, it was a great opening there too. And more frustration for the home fans. It was a great ball though.
Joseph
to release a Pansil. Just there, I think he let the ball get away and couldn't get the right ball back. And it's going to be another change. I think that's where they're going to have to bring on a defender. Yeah, Joseph Aido of Celta Vigo in Spain is going to come on. Joseph Aido is the player who is going to come on then. In Angola are going to make a change as well. And Eda Costa, who's gone off, Boyle drifted out of the game in the second half. Maybe ran out of gas, you can see. And he's going to be, so still no sign. I wonder whether he's carrying an injury. Is Mbala Nzola, still no sign of him. So instead, we're gonna, the number 14 coming on there is Pedro Miguel on of Atletico de Luanda, Atletico Petroleros. He's a player who's come on. A little bit too much on that one. Oof, very nearly caught in possession. They gets away with it. Gets away with it as the Jesus. And he's been fouled as well. So he'll get a free kick. And it looks as if Angola may well have just done enough, William Shongwe, to bring this one home.
Except for that one factor of the fat lady that is still hasn't come out to sing. That's the only way that maybe can save Ghana. Otherwise, on paper, it looks like it's almost like a done deal for the point for the visiting side.
Is that a good game, the Jesus, or if you like, you by the name Tocarnero that he goes by. Now, cross comes into the middle. Slightly overhit there by Mensah, but they're still alive for the Black Stars. Time running out into the last minute now of the regulation 90. Partey. Nicely worked now. But again, very tidy in defense. Gaspar gets it away. The crowd on their feet. One last push.
Yeah.
Listen, the players can't complain of a lack of support. This Kumasi crowd has been amazing. They have not stopped cheering their team on. And but it looks like it might well be an afternoon of frustration for the home side. That's the second takeaway. This will be a great result. I think it will be the big winners of the day will be Central African Republic, who picked up a win. It has brought them within, bring them within a point of these two, and keep them in the running. Minimum of 6 minutes is the indication there from the fourth official, Yannick Malala, from, of course, our referees from the DR Congo.
Patient.
Yeah.
He's still, which is a good thing. You know, when you get to this type of minutes remaining, you start rushing things. But Ghana's here are still pretty much content with the steady build-ups, looking to find the one that will matter right at the dead.
And of course, the red bus is firmly in position now. They've now shaped up with that low block as Semenyo, your picture there. Semenyo, who, as I mentioned, is with Bournemouth in the Premier League. And we have a happy camper on the field. It's not going to have a happy ending, though, to his afternoon at the Nabayara Stadium.
I was wondering, what's all this all about?
And the director correctly moving away from that distraction as the play continues now. It'll flick on there, away from danger areas. I need to get the ball upfield here. Time running out, 4 minutes, just under 4 minutes remaining. Thomas Partey will look to get it going quickly. Amate, Daniel Amate of Leicester City. Semenyo coming deeper. Bulky fella, there's a chunky fella, that's Semenyo. Yet to score for Bournemouth in his 6 appearances this season. Partey. Can he work a bit of magic and find a defense-splitting pass here late on? Does it come to Partey again? Semenyo pulled out of that challenge a bit, shied out of it. So foul there on Geraldo. Geraldo with Bartolomeu. Draws the foul. Yeah, unnecessary, but he did well to draw the foul.
Yeah. He's just low down.
Yeah.
And was looking for somebody to clutter into him, and clearly he went down.
Another one of this contingent of players who play the football in Turkey that in the squad, together with his skipper. Now, maybe Angola can steal it late on here. as we approach the last 2 minutes of the game. This is space down the left-hand side here now. What can he do with this one? Looking to cut on the inside. So good defending there very good defending from the Angolans there. To show the men away from goal. Osman Bukhari was now they've given away a free kick in a very dangerous position here. Have you Angolans late on here?
Minute and a half remains.
They may well live to regret this. We are into the last minute and a half. This may well be the last attack of the game for Ghana. And it's definitely within striking range. Jordan Ayew would have been a player you want on the field in these situations.
The number that the goalkeeper puts in there will also have a way in how they defend it, because now...
Yeah, it's a difficult angle though.
It's a difficult angle, but with the left-footed player who can curl it round the wall, can be very difficult.
And it's the left-footed player. Oh, the keeper! Let him go for the line! No, it has! No, it has! Oh, they've stolen it late on! Semenyo with his first goal for his country!
Unbelievable. I mean, that earlier, as you said, this might just be the last attack for Ghana. And to think that they could wait this long, lapse of concentration. If anything, that ball drops into the area and Angola is unable to clear it. And it was basically just all over the place up until that moment when Semenyo just toes it back home. In fact, somebody tried to tow it and it rebounded back into the field, and it came with the laces and blasted into the back of the net. To the relief of the thousands and thousands that are in that Bawero Stadium.
Total heartbreak for Angola to lose it in the last minute of the game.
Literally.
Oh, what heartbreak. And what a way to get him sure it's on his first and second goal for his country there for Semenyo. His first in an official competitive game. First in a qualifier. And the heartbreak is one for Cipriano, who had done so well.
Unbelievable. I mean, just that last shot there with the big sign, RIP Christina too. I guess this obviously is being dedicated to him.
Yes. Wow. Absolutely. Wow. In front of his adoring crowds, and this adoring crowd, Semenyo gets probably his most important goal thus far, as I said. But that's it. That is it as our referee, Jean-Jacques Ndala, brings it to an end. Oh, absolutely taxing for the Angolans to lose it. The most painful way to lose a game of football. Oh, but that game can be cruel. They won't care. There's rich rewards and just rewards for this massive crowd here at the Bawero Stadium.
The patience with which they continued to play build-up football was key for them. And of course, up until that Fat Lady sings, it's never, never over. And I think this is where the Angolan side can learn from it.
Yeah.
You got to keep going up until the referee blows that whistle. But it's credit to the home side who continued to probe forward and continue to build up patiently up until it happened.
It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. It was a scrappy goal, scrambled home. They all count. Chris Houghton is off to a winning start as coach of the Black Stars. And the Ghanaians and Black Stars keep this proud record in qualifying games at this venue. They remain unbeaten. There it is, the winning goal, smashed home by Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo, and that does it. It's finished here. Ghana 1, Angola 0.
After the leader of parliament, that's the speaker.
Uh, so Ghana for the win, you know. Is Oko Twitter, Buyak, Twitter. So thank you very much for watching the football live here. Basically, if there is a live match ongoing, where to watch it. This is Kat TV. My name is Kat. Before I go, let me read some comments. There are some comments on Twitter. Some like some be funny. Some kind of passes, some blaster players they play. I wonder we are from Maliko Fori. Yeah. Chola I say they are playing quick flex Ghana song in the stadium. That's a massive win for Kumasi people. And I also heard JJC Fatawali too. Yeah, that's that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, let me still get some messages from Twitter. Yeah. I say could you shower and see wait GTV no show the replay a station of the nation for you. GTV or more documentary right as well. GTV they was to be torn near the pre-video because that is the name of the pie Ghana Day live like nation day. Yeah, Bobo. That's I was on show there. It's a Ghana TV. That's I was on show there. Your beggars to your every person who tune in to watch this live match, bless up. And for me, my man of the match should be Pate, because Charlie, this guy has been solid. Sɛ Pate nya deɛ a ɛne nkɔma kudos because tab squad two one should get the man of the match. Ɔma bɔ ball no. Kasi obi abɔ ball them two no ɔma bɔ ball no paa. Yeah, and that's what's and one thing is that I'm really happy for Chris. Yeah, coming in as the main Black Star coach and winning his first match in Kumasi. Kumasi be the name, Yuba Kumasi. It's a big win. And that's what also, motivate him to fight harder because getting this huge job and then winning your first match is a plus. Bless up. See you next time on this same channel. I'll be dropping videos frequently for you to watch, and this time I'll be consistent. Yeah. As you know, this is Cat TV. If you've not subscribed yet, please. This is where everything is. That is the Ghana things, everything. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. Bless up. I'm out. See you next time.